Oh, see, this is a problem most of us are facing, the notorious tech neck. If you're on your phone all day, like Stace's right now, this is what's happening to your head. Whether you're working on your computer or scrolling on your phone, that neck hump can sneak up on you. But with a few small changes, you're going to be saying hello to a healthier neck and spine in no time. So please welcome Stacy Irvine. She's going to help us out. We are going to talk about tech neck. First of all, they could see us sort of hunched over, but what is tech neck?
Tech neck is a trendy new term for something that you and I talk about all the time, posture, postural changes. But when we think about it, computers came out in around 1970, our personal computers. Then phones came out in about the 90s.
Yeah.
It should be no surprise that when we spend so many hours doing this, we're going to start to see some structural changes happening on our body. And tech neck is an interesting term that has gone all over the internet, TikTok, and so they're talking about it and ways to prevent it. Some of the ways are good.
Yeah.
Some of the ways are going to be a waste of your time and a waste of money. We're going to sort that out here.
Oh, I love that. Okay, do you want to get into the rules first?
So 3 rules.
Yeah.
What we need to think about is that many years ago, we moved almost as much as a marathon a day.
Okay, so that's 42 kilometers.
Yes. Today, guess how much we move?
I don't know.
It's much lower.
How bad
around
is it?
5K on a good day.
So if you're actually up there and active, you're doing 5K.
It's a
on a
big,
very good
drastic
day.
difference. Same
Yeah.
body, same design that we had all those years ago, but we're just not moving it. So rule number 1, we need to move more. We want to stand up every 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
Rule number 2, even though you're doing some good things, some yoga, some Pilates, in your mind, remember that 1 or 2 hours a week of that is not quite enough to reverse the effects of changes into our spine.
Got it.
You need to be doing this regularly. That's rule number 3.
Okay.
Consistency can make changes. So none of this is permanent. We could be in our 80s, and if we made a very concerted effort to do the things that we're going to talk about today, you will see a change.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so it's reversible. You can do this. You just got to put the work in. So we're going to talk about some things that don't work and some things that do work, and we got to start with that little blue pillow over there.
Yes.
You might have seen that blue pillow on TikTok. Now, should I go? You know what? Let me just go ahead and try it.
Come on down.
Let me go ahead and try it. So what is this supposed to do?
So the pillow is just a way to be passively stretching through your neck, and it's just going to give you a little bit more space.
Okay.
So I like the pillow, but only if you actually use it. So if you take breaks and you're actually doing it and you're opening this part up. If we want to take it to the next level, we're going to go with the foam roller.
Okay.
So a lot of people have these. They're not expensive. We kind of put it in the middle.
I have my mic packs on. I didn't have those earlier. Just roll it down a little bit more, Stace.
Yeah, lower. There we go. Okay, look at you. Wow. I'm not going to make you do this for very long. Okay, we got the idea. Come on up.
Okay. No, but I get it though. So when the roller's in there, you're opening. You're opening.
So we've opened it. Now you're going to flip onto your stomach.
Why do I forget?
We've done all the good work
for 20 years. Okay.
We're going to go actually hands behind your head.
All right.
And I want you to lift your chest up. So now what we're doing is we're changing it because we're strengthening. So we're activating all these muscles here, which is a wonderful way to say, hey, you've got a job to do. It's not to slouch forward. It's to come back in this direction.
Love that.
So these are some of the strength work that we do with this type of posture training. Okay, back onto your back.
Oh, back on my back. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we have this idea of traction. If you were a patient of mine and you were coming into the clinic with tech neck, I would be doing some manual work here, and I would be tractioning this, and then I would be taking your arms, and I would be pulling this way, and I'd be opening your chest up.
Pull me, Stace. It's so good.
2 inches taller after today.
Yeah.
So that's how we would do it manually.
Okay.
But you and I are going to show how we can do this at home in our breaks. That we don't have to do it manually, and
So
you don't
you
have to
come in
have
here.
someone. Yes.
And what do we need to do at home? Let's get into the exercises. We can all do this. Maybe they can go do it too. Do they have to stand up?
Feel free to do it.
Yeah, come on, stand up and let's see if you can. If you can. If you can't stand up, stay seated.
If you're comfortable.
Yeah.
So what we want to do here, it's called a spine roll, and then we hang at the bottom. So you're just going to roll all the way down and let everything hang and let your head hang. And then I'm going to talk you through it. So in this case, we want to put our weight towards our toes. Look, the audience is doing so well.
Oh, good job, guys.
And that because our head is heavier, that's where we get the traction from.
Okay.
Now you're going to slowly roll up. And you're going to think about that height and that traction. And again, this is a key piece.
Yeah.
Is maintain that. So,
Yes.
so whether you have time to do the roll and the traction and all that, that doesn't necessarily matter. It matters that you're thinking, okay, how am I taller? How can I create this space?
Yeah.
Because that's what we're losing when we stick our head forward, and that's how we're getting into these problems.
You all grew 2 inches. I saw it with my own eyes.
perfect.
Stacy,
They
you're
look